didn't do vocal exercises this morning. Hello, hi, good morning. Hello. Good morning, everybody. I did no vocal exercises and woke up just a few minutes ago. Hello. How's everyone doing today? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm so happy you guys are going to be here today. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit late. I just woke up. I was grabbing my breakfast real quick. I was grabbing some water, setting myself up. I am sorry I'm late, but good morning. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. Today we're joined by Peachy. Peachy is on my head today, and he wanted to stay on my head today. So he's here. It's here. Oh, I love Peachy so much. Hi guys. Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I spent my weekend with a little bit of food poisoning. Very hot, very icky. But having a good time nonetheless. It was a very uneventful weekend. Didn't do anything. Didn't really go out. Well, no lies. I did go out to my D&D group. But otherwise, I didn't do much of anything. It was a very quiet weekend. How are you guys doing today? It's such a crappy day today on my end. It's storming, it's raining, it's humid, and you guys already know I don't do well in this kind of weather, so I'm a little worn out already. And I'm excited for this week. This week's stream schedule. This week's stream schedule is a little different. It's a little different this week. If you follow me on Twitter, you already know that my schedule is a little different this week. I'm only streaming for a few days this week due to the fact that I got some prior engagements that I must take responsibility for this week. A lot of doctor stuff that I have to take care of. So Wednesday and Thursday there will be no streams. On Wednesday and Thursday, there's not going to be any streams, and I'm very sorry for that. I'm really sorry. I got doctor's appointments and stuff that I have to take care of, and it's really important for my health, so I have to take that into priority. But I'm going to miss you guys. I won't be able to see you for 2 days. It would be so sad. As if the weekend isn't long enough, now I have to take another 2 days this week. And I'm sad. I have to. But it's okay. It's okay. Because I have to take priority over my health. And that's important. I'm having my breakfast. I hope no one minds. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. I'm having Pop-Tarts. It's not the healthiest breakfast, but the only thing I can make the only thing I could grab that was really short notice. But it's tasty. Super tasty. I gotta update my Twibbers real quick. I gotta update everything. I'm so late. I'm so sorry. Alright, so these Pop-Tarts that I have. Yeah. These Pop-Tarts that I have, they are pink lemonade flavor. They're like a seasonal flavor of Pop-Tart. And they're not terrible. It's really not super sweet either. Which you know how Pop-Tarts are. They're really, really sweet. This one's not super sweet. It's actually a lot more like kind of similar to like a key lime pie. It's more tart than anything. It's really tasty. See, I'm updating my Twibbers really quick. There we go. Twitter updated. I'm happy. Okay. There we go. Chat's empty today. That's so weird. It's empty chat day. That's fine. There's a lot I would like to talk about. Well, it's not that much to talk about. It's not super much to talk about because it's only a few days this week I'm going to be streaming and I feel bad. So, okay, so I can talk about tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream is our story time, our usual story time. But we're starting a new book tomorrow. It's called The Phantom Toll Booth by Norton Juster. It's a good book. It's a great story. It's one of my favorite childhood stories. It's one I haven't read in a very long time. It's a good story. It's an interesting story. Let me say that. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm a little sniffly. I'm all messed up today. So it's basically a story about. Okay, so a little synopsis about the Phantom Toll Booth, because I figure I don't know if everyone has read the story. I highly doubt it. It is a very old. It's an old book. It came out like in the 60s. It was published in the 60s. But so it's a really well-known classic children's book. But I don't know, not a lot of people have read it. At least people I've asked, I'm like, hey, have you ever heard of the Phantom Toll Booth? And they're like, no, what's it about? And I'm like, oh, well, aren't you in for a ride? Well, okay, so the Phantom Toll Booth, it's a story about a kid who kind of finds life uncomfortable. You know, like the daily routines of life, uncomfortable, and like his purpose in life is uncomfortable because he's not sure about what his purpose in life is. You know? But then one day he kind of walks into a toll booth. And it kind of like takes him. It's like, think of it as like the Doctor Who phone booth, the TARDIS. It takes him different places, and it kind of takes him on an adventure where he's like meets different people who have different purposes in their life, but they're all very singular and solitary. And you know, it kind of gives him a chance to reflect on his own life and what he wants and stuff and what his purpose is. And it's actually a really fun book. It's a fairly short book. It's a fairly short book. It's like maybe 200 pages, 250 pages. A little more, like just about, it's definitely around the 250 mark of pages. So it's a very short book. We can probably get it done in one stream, which would be nice, which would be really nice. So, if not 2 streams, I tend not to try, we'll see. It's not a very long book. And we might be able to knock it out in one stream tomorrow. Because I promised on my Twitter, when I put up the new schedule, I said that I would try to do a little bit of a longer stream for this week, for the days that I am streaming, to make up for the lack of Thursday stream. So hopefully we can finish that book in one sitting. And if not, we can definitely finish it in 2 streams. But I would really very much like to read it in one sitting, because it's not a very long book. It's only like 250 pages. It's not super long. So maybe if we can knock it out in one stream, that'd be great. If not, we'll have to do it 2 streams, and that's perfectly fine. It gives us more of a chance to read other stuff too, much sooner. My birthday is coming up soon. It's in a couple of weeks. It'll be in literally 2 weeks. From tomorrow, my birthday will be coming, and I don't know what I want to do. I know I want to spend it with you guys for a little while. I normally don't celebrate my birthday, so for me this is going to be super special. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So it'll be a surprise for all of us when we schedule a stream. I could do a reading stream. Tuesdays are usually our reading stream. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we could do some creepypasta readings, or like fanfiction readings, or or read something like online that's one, appropriate to read, and 2, suggested by you guys. I would love to do maybe another chat controlled chaos on what to watch or what to read. That would be fun. You guys would be like, oh, so look up this on this website. But make sure it's like safe though. Make sure it's super safe, because I don't want to read or go on places that may be inappropriate or possibly dangerous. Yeah. But I trust you, Floofles. I always have to say it just in case. But I do trust my Floofles to get me to lead me in the right direction. I don't want anyone. I don't want to not trust you guys. I do trust you guys. And I trust that you will make sure that I'm not doing anything that will get me in trouble. Or else I won't be able to stream anymore. Because if I get in trouble, I can't stream on here anymore. That would suck. I mean, yeah, I have Twitch, but all the hard work I put on here would be gone. And that would be sucky. That would be sucky. I'm gonna eat another piece of Pop-Tart. Okay. I know I'm talking with my mouth full. I'm sorry. I'm just hungry and I really want to talk. So I spent. Hold on. Nom 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 nom. So I spent my weekend having a good time, but not doing too much of anything. Friday night I had gotten really bad food poisoning. It wasn't like the worst kind of food poisoning, but it was definitely a bout of food poisoning that kept me up all night. Creator made some seafood that probably wasn't all that fresh. I couldn't tell the difference. It tasted perfectly fine. He did like a seafood boil. He tried his hand at a seafood boil, and everything came out fine. Like all the seafood was perfectly cooked. Nothing was rancid or smelled bad. It was a little spicy. Maybe that's what it was. I think it was the spicy. I don't handle spicy stuff too well, due to the fact I have some gastrointestinal issues. So, but maybe it was the spicy, because there was a lot of andouille sausage, and it was really picante. And it was tasty. It was super tasty. Like, I enjoy spicy food, but it also makes me violently ill if I eat too much of it. So, yeah, so I got very ill. I spent the night purging. My stomach, my core muscles still really very much hurt. They're very achy still. I didn't feel the ache until maybe the Saturday night and going into Sunday morning. So yeah. Sunday I did my usual D&D with my friends. It was a fun time. We usually drink during that time, but I didn't drink that time because my stomach was still a little funny. So I took it very easy. I watched my friends act like fools, and then I loved them so much, so I took it easy for myself. Ah! It's raining! It's pouring! It's raining, it's pouring, the omen is snoring. It's such a morbid song. Such a morbid song! But yeah, it's raining on my end today. It's really, really stormy. It's really, really icky. It really makes me tired. Excuse me. It really makes me tired. So I might not do today's stream super long because I do want to get some more rest. Had a really rough night of sleep due to just my core muscles hurting and my cats being rambunctious. They were very rambunctious last night, jumping on stuff and fighting around. They were very hyperactive. Which they usually are pretty quiet and chill during the night, but last night they were very hyperactive. I think it was because of the storm. The impending storm. I woke up really early. Okay. So I woke up really early with the intent of being able to set up everything early and just relaxing. I was so tired. And it was like storming really hard. Like it came down like in buckets. So it woke me up. Pop-Tart. Yeah. It woke me up and I was just like, whoa. But it was like an immediate temperature drop when it rained. I was like, oh, the humidity, it's going away. It's so icky. Because humidity is I'm really sensitive to like the humid weather. Like I live in a place where it's not always humid, but when it gets humid, it gets icky. So I was very uncomfortable when I was sleeping because of all the humidity. I was all sweaty and sticky and icky. But then once the rain came, I was like, oh, sweet relief. It got cooler. There was breeze coming through Lemmy's window. And it was really nice. I ended up sleeping like a baby. Unfortunately, I ended up waking up. Worn out again because even though it stopped raining, it was still very, very much that rainy weather. And it's supposed it's going to be raining on and off all day today. So I am going to be resting a lot today, do some light housework, and just rest today because it's very draining. It's very draining. Even now, I don't feel like I have as much energy as I usually do. It just feels very draining. And I'm sorry if there's any lag in my connection. For whatever reason, the rain always infects my internet. So if I get too laggy, or if my internet just drops and I go offline, I'll probably end it there simply because it's almost impossible to fix the internet when it drops like that. And yeah, but yeah. So tomorrow's stream is the Phantom Toll booth. Wednesday and Thursday I have my doctor's appointments, so I will not be streaming. Usually my doctor's appointments take a very long time because I see specialists for my illnesses and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's gonna happen. I'm gonna miss you guys when I don't stream. I always miss you guys when I don't stream, so it's especially sad that this week I won't be streaming as much. And then Friday we're gonna do a drawing stream. Once again, this time I'm gonna draw some fan art of my friends, of my VTuber friends. I'm gonna try to draw fan art of my VTuber friends. One of my friends just had a birthday, and I wanna draw some fan art for him. So we can spend the whole stream doing exactly that. But yeah, so that's basically my plans for this week. It's not gonna be a super long or eventful week. I have plans for next week. Next week, I was gonna do it this week, but of course my plans always get derailed. I was thinking about doing another watch along, but a very specific watch along. I was figuring we can look up weird stuff on the internet. Some of the more obscure or old or different stuff on the internet most people don't normally see anymore. Or if they do, it's a very niche, subject. We can look at weird horror stuff. We can look at, old... I found like an old show from like the 80s that I thought we could look at together. That feels pretty obscure unless you were like a kid in the 80s or something like that. So I find a lot of weird things on the internet. We can look at old stuff on the internet, like the early days of YouTubes, and stuff like that. Or even like if you want, if you guys have any suggestions of weird things I could watch that isn't like that won't put me into any trouble, then you can do that too. It's a lot of really cool stuff we can look on the internet, because the internet's such a vast place, and it's a lot of things that fall into obscurity. We could do like reactions, like an actual genuine reaction video instead of like a try not to laugh or try not to cry or whatever the case may be. And that would be fun. But yeah, that's basically my plans. I'm also trying to plan other things in the future too. I don't have many of the resources to do the things I want to do right now, but I absolutely have plans to do other stuff that I think we're all gonna enjoy. Pop-Tart. I'm gonna eat Pop-Tart. No, I'm not really a fan of fruit-flavored Pop-Tarts, but this one's not bad. It's just not super sweet. I always find the fruit filling is always a little too sweet for my liking. But this one's actually kind of tart, and I like it. I'm eating my Pop-Tart bit by bit, because my stomach still hasn't fully recovered from my food poisoning. So I'm just eating small bits and taking it a bit at a time. I should probably eat real food, but I don't want to cook. It's really hot and icky, and I don't want to cook food. Probably just warm up some toast and put butter on it and call it a day. But yeah, otherwise I don't have very much else to say. It's just one of those days where it's just like, I'm worn out, I'm tired, it's icky, sticky, and rainy. I wish I had a cuddle buddy, but I had Peachy today. The other slimes went back to the incubator to rest, but I have Peachy today, and I like my Peachy. Peachy's the best. Peachy's just very chill. They're all the slimy friends are really chill, but Peachy's like super chill. Look at Peachy. Look at Peachy. I gotta scooch closer. Look at Peachy. Wait, huh. Hold on. You gotta see that. Look at Peachy. Look. Wait. Is this as close as I can get? Okay, this is as close as I can get to the camera without smacking my face to it. Look how cute she is. She's just a slimy friend. She's just a slimy friend. I can't wait for creators' other slime experiments to succeed. And I don't know what he's doing with the other slime DNA stuff. He likes to mess with DNA stuff, so I don't know what he's gonna do. But it's gonna be a fun experiment. If it fails, then I'll let you guys know. But usually his experiments aren't always failures. So we can wait and see what's gonna happen when we have we might have new slime friends. That'd be so much fun. Oh, that'd be so much fun. I would love to have more slimy friends. I would. Okay. Oh, I would love to have more slimy friends. That would be so much fun. Well, I can see it to the internet. Hello, internet. Hi. What are you guys doing over there? I'm just kidding. I can't see into the internet. The internet sees me. I don't see internet. I'm too short for my camera. I have to sit far away enough from my camera so that way I can see everybody and everybody can see me because I'm short. Let's see. Wow, I'm surprised. Chat is so empty today. Usually I have at least one other person here. I guess it's one of those slow Mondays. It's okay though. Slow Mondays are good Mondays. It means that everyone's taking it easy. Well, not necessarily taking it easy. I mean, I know people have to work and stuff, of course, but they're not rushing to work. Or maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know how jobs work. I don't know how jobs work. I don't know how jobs work. I don't have, I live at home. I don't know what a proper job is. I work from home, so I don't know what it means. I don't know what it's like to have a job. Like go out, do a 9 to 5 and come back home. I don't know what that's like. I don't know what that's like. I have a home. I have a job at home. And that's about it. My job is to be a kitty. My job is to be a kitty companion. That's my job. That's my job. Otherwise, I don't really. I kind of wish I was more human-like. That way, I could have a job. At least have human ears. I don't have human ears. I see other VTubers have animal ears and human ears, and I'm just like. Doesn't that get confusing? You're hearing out of 4 different holes. Doesn't that equate to sensory overload? That doesn't make sense. Or are the ears just decoration on top of your head, like a growth? Or are the human ears the growth, and you hear out of the cat ears or dog ears or whatever other ears? I don't know. It's weird. I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering, wait, if you don't have human ears, how are your glasses staying on? They pinch in the middle of my nose. It's one of those, what do you call them? Pince nez? I can't speak French. Pince nez? It's like a glasses that pinch to your nose, to bridge your nose, and they just stay on. That's what my glasses are. That's what they are. They stay pretty tight to my nose, so I can't, so no matter how much I shake my head, I don't lose them. So, you guys probably noticed I got earrings, but they're clip-on. They're clip-ons. I still can't get my ears pierced. I tried. I was like, oh, I want to pierce them so bad. But then I chickened out because I felt the tip of the needle touch my ear, and I was like, no, wait, ouch, no, never mind. But these clip-ons that I got, I like them very much. They look really real, and they look good. I look good with piercings. One day I'm gonna have the courage to do it. I promise. One day I'm gonna have the courage to get my ears actually pierced. But I like how they look. I like how they look. I like how I look in them. Peachy, do you like it too? Do you like it, Peachy? Peachy doesn't care. Peachy just vibes. All the slimes are just vibing little friends. They just vibe. They just hang out. They just chill. They're very chill guys. Oh, well, slimes. I shouldn't gender slimes. Slimes don't have gender. Slimes don't have gender. I shouldn't gender them like that. That'd be too presumptuous of me. Too presumptuous. Ah, it's so hot. It's so hot. It's so hot today. It's so icky. It's disgusting. There's gonna be a heat wave in my area this week, and I'm not excited about that at all. I don't like. One day I'm gonna move somewhere. I'm gonna ask Creator if we can move somewhere colder. I'm gonna ask Creator if we can move somewhere colder, like Alaska, or Minnesota, or Canada, because it's so hot. It's so hot. I hate the hot weather so much. I like colder weather. I like the colder weather. I'd rather be cold. I'd rather be cold. It's so much easier to get yourself warm than it is to cool yourself off. Like, I can wrap myself in many blankets as I want if I'm cold. It's the nice and toasty and comfortable. I cannot remove my skin if I get hot. Okay? I can only get so naked until I'm like ready to take my skin off from how hot I feel. Okay? It's icky, it's icky. I'd rather not. I'd rather move somewhere cold. I'm gonna ask Creator if we ever had to relocate again to go somewhere more cold. He doesn't like the cold very much, but I do, and I'm gonna ask him if we can move to Canadian land or something, just to get out of the hot, icky weather. I hate it. It makes me wish I was rich. If I was rich, I'd be going to Upside Down Land to visit my friends. I'd visit Cal and bother him. Or I visit one of my other friends. I have another friend who's a VTuber, and they're very super awesome, and I absolutely love, not VTuber, they're a YouTuber. Excuse me. No, I have another friend who also lives in the Upside Down Lands, and they are a YouTuber. I'm not gonna shut them out too much because I know they value their privacy very much, so I won't say anything. But they are an awesome friend, and I would also very much love to see them too. I don't know. I just would love to go to another country and see friends in another country. I've always wanted to go to the Upside Down Lands. I always wanted to go to the Upside Down Lands. It just seems like an interesting place. I know it's full of all these I know that 90% of all the deadliest animals in the world are located in the Upside Down Land, but I don't care. I would love to see my friends. That's all I care about. It's not like I'm gonna go out into the wilderness. No. I'm gonna stay strictly to the city. Because I am a city cat. I am not a wild feral forest cat or wilderness cat or outback cat or plains cat. I'm not a kind of cat that can survive, that knows how to survive in the wild. I am a domesticated house cat, and I like the city. Morning! Hi! Good morning! Hello, it's that time again, gaming. Good morning. Welcome. How are you doing today? You doing good? You having a good morning? You having a great morning? I hope so. I really hope so. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, fantastic, wonderful morning. It's that time again. Look, I have a slime on my head. I have Slimy Boy on my head. I have a slime on my head. His name is Peach. His name is Peachy. And I love him. I love him so much. But I was just talking about how much I hate the hot, humid weather. It's disgusting and sticky, and I am not a fan. And how much I want to visit my friends in other places. I have friends all over the world. I have friends in a lot of different parts of the world, and I would love to be able to meet them all. I have a lot of friends in my country too, but it's they're super far away. It makes me wish it was easy. It makes me wish it was easy to travel, between states, as it is in in UK to just travel between countries. I wish it was that. Heck, yeah. Excuse me. Whoa, that was a weird hiccup. Excuse me. It makes me wish it was as easy, but it's not. Because a lot of the states are very far away from each other, and I don't drive. I don't drive. I know how to. The creator taught me how to. I don't like driving. It gives me anxiety. It gives me anxiety. I don't like it. I don't like the anxiety I get from driving, so bleh. It's just like, yeah, it's raining on my end too. It just poured down earlier this morning. It woke me up. It was like whoosh. It just like buckets and buckets. I was like, oh my goodness, it was a lot of rain. It's a lot of rain. It's lightened up now, but it's still raining. It's still humid, and I'm like, nope, I don't like it. I want to go back to bed. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. And I gotta do laundry today too, and our laundry machines are broken in the house, so I would actually have to go outside into the outside lands undisguised and do laundry, because goodness knows, creator only wears lab coats. Like 90% of the time he's wearing a lab coat, and every time they get dirty, he has like a closet full of lab coats, and I don't know, and it's a big closet. It's not like a small closet of lab coats. I don't know how he just goes through all his lab coats like that. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you do that? I mean, for the love of Pete, just maintain some cleanliness. I know you're just, he's chaotic. Creator just loves to make a mess when he experiments at home. At work, he's more professional. He doesn't make as much of a mess, but at home, he's just like, I don't care. I'm in my fuzzy pajamas, and I'm in my pajamas, slippers, and a lab coat. There we go. And he just experiments, and at the end of the day, he goes through like maybe 3 or 4 coats, and I'm like, how do you do this? What are you doing? So I end up having to wash them myself, and it's so sticky, and sometimes it's icky and sticky and gross stuff on his stuff. I don't know what he be doing sometimes, but the substances that I end up finding are both colorful and questionable, and I'm so glad I'm immune to most corrosives and poisons and stuff like that, or else I would be in a world of trouble. I would have to wear hazmat. I had to wear a hazmat suit one time for one of his coats. I think it was irradiated. I'm not immune to irradiation, so I would have to wear like a radiation hazmat suit thing to try not to get irradiated. I'm surprised he survived. I think he was also wearing a hazmat. He was wearing I remember. He was wearing a radiation suit under his lab coat, and it was so stupid. Like, why would you do this? We know, like, me and your apprentice team know. You're the head researchist. We don't need the indication that you're wearing the lab coat, but it's so stupid. Seriously, sometimes creator can be a big dummy. Washing in a radiated suit is absolutely hazardous. We had to find a way to irradiate it, unirradiated. I don't know how creator did it, but we managed to do it in a way that was super safe so that we could wash it. Also, we have like a modified washing machines that can get out even the toughest chemical stain without, melting or falling apart. I don't know how he did it. I don't want to question it. I just know that we have a supercharged washing machine that is now out of order, and I have to go to a laundromat. Well, at least this time it's not going to be too bad. I managed to check the laundry last night, and it's not that bad. I think I can wash everything safely in the public laundromat. I just have to wear disguise again. I have to pull up my hoodie and hide my tail around my waist again. Guys, you guys know how much I hate having to do that when I go out in public. I don't like to do it because it's uncomfortable, but nah. I wish the world was more accepting of people who look different. I really do. I would love to go outside and not have to say I'm in cosplay. I would like to have to say, hey, I'm here. This is my ears. This is my tail. This is who I am. And I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of it. But you know how people are. They see someone like me, they get confused, they get scared, they call the police, I get experimented on because they call the government, and then creator goes to jail for playing God, and me and all my other friends in the basement all get taken away by the corporation that my creator works for, because that's the only one that deals with kind of creatures like this. And it's kind of lame. It's lame. I would love to be able to just exist out in the world without having to hide, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Humans have proven time and again they can't handle the differences in their own species, so they would never handle me well. They won't handle me well. In the best case scenario, I'd be seen as a novelty. Worst case, I would be captured, dissected, and ultimately disposed of for science, which would suck. But you know, it is what it is. That's how the world is right now. Can't change it. Just gotta accept it. I feel like I'm still too close to my camera. Hold on, I'm gonna just go scooch. Okay, let's do it far back. No, I don't. Too close. Yeah. Okay. Fine. That's fine. Yeah. But yeah. I don't really have very much to say for this week's streaming schedule. Outside of one extra day of not streaming, I don't know. There's not much else I can do this week. In terms of like my streaming schedule. Tomorrow's stream though, I am gonna be reading a lot longer. I'm gonna try to finish the book. 200. Well, the book itself is not a big book. 255 pages is not that much. It is a lot to get through. Wait. I wonder. Oh, I already put it away. I forgot how many pages Frankenstein had. I can look it up. Hold on. How many pages does Frankenstein have? How many pages? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna Google that right now. Nope, that's not it. Frankenstein book. How many pages does it have? How many pages does it have? How long is the book? 280 pages. Oh! So it's 280 pages, so... Okay, so it's a little longer. It's a little longer than the Phantom Toll Booth. But I don't plan on reading the Phantom Toll Booth. Like... I want to read it for a longer time this week. I don't want to spend too much time on the Phantom Toll Booth, so I hope to knock it out within the next 2 weeks. If we're still reading it by the time my birthday rolls around, then we'll just finish it then. That's no biggie. At all. Gotta get the Sailor Moon combat. Yeah, do a transformation, appear human. I need something like that. Be like. Oh man, I haven't seen Sailor Moon in so long. I don't remember what they say. I like Sailor Moon, but I was never the biggest Sailor Moon fan. I don't know why. I was more of a Cardcaptor Sakura type. I loved Cardcaptor Sakura. That one was the one I liked more. But I like Sailor Moon too. I like Sailor Moon too, but for some reason I really just loved the characters more in Cardcaptor Sakura. They were more wholesome, I guess. Speaking of Cardcaptor Sakura, I don't know if it came out yet or it's still in the works. Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card needs to have another season. It needs to. I don't know why it hasn't. I don't know. Has the second season come out yet? And I haven't heard about it, because if it hasn't, I'm gonna be highly upsetty spaghetti. But if it hasn't, they need to get on that. It was so good. Clear Card was so good. I enjoyed it so much. I really did, and I really want to see what happens next. They finished the season on a cliffhanger. You can't do that to my poor little fragile heart. They need to bring that back. I'm gonna start exploring more anime again. I was hanging out with my bestest friend yesterday. She's like a sister to me. I call her my sister. I love her very, very much. One of the few friends I have that I can absolutely call my family, my absolute family. And I was hanging out with her the other day, and we were looking at stuff, like anime-related stuff that's coming out soon. And there's a whole bunch I want to see, and I already forgot the names of all of them. I was just so enraptured by the story synopsises of the YouTube video we were watching that was showing off the new anime that was coming up, and I'm excited to look at them, and I want them to come out. Speaking of anime that need a second season, No Game, No Life. I think that speaks for itself. I think that absolutely speaks for itself. That title alone, everyone knows we need a second season. They can't have left it on the cliffhanger that they did. It's a big cock tease. Okay? It's a big tease. I hate big teases like that. Like, I really want a season 2 of No Game No Life. We deserve one. We also deserve a full anime adaptation of Dorohedoro as well. Dorohedoro was really good, but it deserves like a full adaptation, not just like 13 episode one that we got. Because it's so good, the music was great, the animation was great, the characters were great. I thoroughly enjoyed that anime. It needs another season, or a full anime release. They can't just have it the way it was and then rush through it. Right. Bleach is coming back. Bleach is coming back. That's so weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I like Bleach. I really do like Bleach. And I'd be excited to see it again. But bringing it back, it feels weird. It feels weird, man. It feels weird. But I'm excited at the same time. You know what's one anime I can't watch? I cannot watch anymore because it just feels really stupid. Naruto. I know, it's an unpopular opinion. I liked Naruto. I liked the Shippuden. But I quit halfway. I quit like halfway through watching Shippuden in favor of the manga. So I know what happens. I know the amount of ass kicking that happens. But I hate Boruto. I know, unpopular opinion, but I hate Boruto. I don't like Boruto. I don't like his character. I don't like his plot lines. I just don't like Boruto. I know that's probably like super unpopular opinion. Don't care. I don't like it. It's just the main character is so. First off, of all the directions they could have gone with Naruto's offspring, they made the main character look too much like him, and it's stupid. It's stupid. I mean, I get it's probably trying to do a whole like father like son comparison type of thing, but no, they could have done so much more creative designs for Boruto, and I like Himawari. Himawari is an absolute cutie pie. She's exactly what I would have envisioned Naruto and Hinata's daughter to look like. But Boruto, I just want to punch his bitch face. Something about Boruto just rubs me the wrong way. I just want to punch him in his little bitch face. So whiny. He's so whiny. Like, I could tolerate Naruto because Naruto was like, I don't know, he had goals. And yeah, he whined and complained because he had every right to. But Boruto comes from a loving home and he has 2 supportive parents. One of which is the Hokage and works really hard. And it's like, oh, well, dad's the Hokage, but that doesn't mean anything. Yes, it does! You ungrateful brat, your father had to go through absolute hell in order to get to where he was. To the point where he's lost an arm, and you're like, oh, that's no big deal. Fluff you, you brat. Like, that's the epitome of spoiled brat right there. And he's like, oh, you're never home. The man has to run a village. What the heck do you mean? What the heck do you mean when he's never home? He does try. He does try. Oh, he sends his shadow clones. That's him trying. Isn't it a part of the lore of the shadow clones that they remember everything that happens when they return back, like that when they return back to the original knows what happens and stuff? Isn't that how that works? So yeah, your father is doing his best to be there. Okay, don't be a brat. And why is my chat? Hold on, my chat's not updating. Like I see the chat coming up on my screen, but I can't. It's not coming. Hold on, I gotta restore my chat real quick. I gotta restore my chat settings real quick. Why is my chat settings not working? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Oh no. Hold on. Wait, my chat's... Guys, I'm sorry if I'm not answering your chat messages. I for some reason they're not popping up on the chat screen in front of me. Hold on. Let me see something. Crap. I can't see them. I can't see it. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I want to answer, but I can't see the chat. It's not. Why is it not popping up? Oh, let me see. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's weird. That was weird. I fixed it. I did a fix. I did the fixing. Okay. Hi, Jack. Hi. Hi, Jack. I'm sorry I didn't say hi sooner. My chat settings were acting weird. You're fine. You're late. You're fashionably late. You're fine. I'm just complaining about Boruto and how much I actually really don't like Boruto. I like Naruto. I like Shippuden. Hate Boruto. I was just complaining how much of a brat Boruto is. And yeah. I'm just being critical for the sake of being critical. My opinions are my own and do not reflect how I actually feel about like the main animes that they derive from. Boruto sucks. Naruto Shippuden, A tier anime. Yeah, it's Peach. It's Peachy. Peachy got big. We found out that the slimes can fluctuate in size, so they can be as big as a beanbag chair, or as small as like a mochi squishy. Peach wanted to stay on my head today. I tried taking her up, but she was like, they were like, no. Peach did not want to come off. But yeah, Bleach is also an A-tier anime. It's coming back. I don't know how I feel about it. But you know what? I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I'm excited. I'll be happy to see it. Makes me want to watch the whole series over again. And I probably will end up doing that after I go back from the doctors. Oh, so wait. Okay, so you guys are here. My schedule for this week is different. Okay? I am not streaming. Well, Wednesdays I normally don't stream, but I'm also not streaming on Thursday because both Wednesday and Thursday I have doctor's appointments that I really need to take care of and I need to be present for. So of course there will not be any streams on Thursday. Wednesday I normally don't stream, but Thursday there will not be a stream, which I'm so sorry for. When I was making the schedule, I almost didn't account for my doctor's visits and stuff. So yeah, so there's not going to be any stream on Thursday, but I will make it up by having longer streams for the rest of this week. For the rest of this week, so Tuesday and Friday you will have longer streams. We start a new book tomorrow. It is called The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Juster. It is one of my favorite books from childhood that I thoroughly enjoy. I don't know if you have read it before, but you know, we're gonna try to tackle it. We're gonna try to finish The Phantom Tollbooth before my birthday. So tomorrow's stream and next week's stream, we're gonna try to finish it by then. It's about the same length as Frankenstein. But this time, since we're doing a longer stream for tomorrow, we're gonna try to knock out as much of the book as possible. You can't pop my slime. Jack. Sorry. These slimes are actually very malleable, but they like to retain this kind of clear... They're clear slimes, you know? Like the kind that people like to make with clear glue. Except they're not made of glue. They're made of some weird substance that I have no idea what they're made of. But they're just little slimes. They're not sticky. They can be sticky, but they're not sticky. Think of them like a mochi squishy. They just squish around, and they're very, very flexible, but they are very, very not sticky. They're very, very clear. Holes is another book. Yes, Holes is another book I do plan on reading. I was actually planning on reading it after the Phantom Toll Booth. Because I love Holes. I have the book. I have the book digitally. Because I have... Okay, hold on. I'm eating a Pop-Tart. You guys, I'm eating a Pop-Tart. I'm eating my breakfast. Hold on. I'm still eating my breakfast because I woke up really late. I woke up really late. So, I'm still eating my breakfast. I'm having Pop-Tarts for breakfast. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. So yeah, Holes is another book I plan to read after the Phantom Toll Booth. And there's another book. Okay, so my reading list for my next few books for reading list, I actually changed it up. We're gonna read the Phantom Toll Booth this week and next week. Hopefully we can finish those. And then for my birthday, I don't know what I want to do for my birthday. I will usually my birthday falls on a Tuesday, so we can do either a reading stream or do a special reading stream. You know, we can do like a creepypasta reading stream. We can do like a fan fiction reading. If you guys have any stories you wanted me to read that's short, or you guys, anything that you guys have written, I will happily read them as long as they're appropriate for mommy YouTubes, because mommy YouTubes don't like the inappropriate no stuff. Yeah, you guys already know. Next week, I have a new segment that's going to come up. I was going to do it this week, but of course my schedule didn't allow for it. So, we're going to do it next week. It's going to be a weird watch-along. We're going to find some different things on the internet, some old stuff, some new stuff, some obscure niche stuff on the good old YouTubes, and we're going to watch them together. I found like an old series from like the 1980s that was I think it was produced or directed by Jim Henson. And if you know who Jim Henson is, he is the creator of the Muppets, and he has done a lot of movies between like the 80s and 90s. And of course, Sesame Street and stuff like that. So you guys already know who if you guys know who Jim Henson is, he's the person that has shaped childhood since like, what, the 70s? Yeah, that's the 70s. So yeah, but, I found a series that I think he produced, and it was interesting and weird, and I was like, oh, well, this is on the internet, so we're gonna watch it. What else? We can look at, like, the backroom stuff, like the backrooms lore stuff that, people were really obsessed with for a while. Liminal spaces kind of creep me out, despite me living in a perpetual liminal space. So, it'll be interesting to watch and, like, see. What else? The Mandela catalog we can also look at too. That'll be fun. Dark Crystal! Dark Crystal was also a Jim Henson movie. I liked Dark Crystal as a kid. It was very questionable, but I thoroughly enjoyed it as a kid. I haven't seen the new series that came out on Netflix forever ago. Because I don't watch. I usually spend my days listening to music and reading. I don't really get to watch like stuff all the time. Okay, so Friday stream, we're gonna draw fan art this time. One of my VTuber friends' birthday just passed, so I think I'm gonna make him a fan art. Will it go well? That's always a coin flip. Whether it's gonna go well or not, But yeah. So yeah. But yeah, I was just what was I talking about? I was talking about anime. I was talking about my schedule. Talking about these Pop-Tarts that I found these seasonal Pop-Tarts. They're pink lemonade Pop-Tarts. They're not terrible. Like, I don't like fruit-flavored Pop-Tarts very much, but these are not bad. It kind of tastes like a key lime pie, honestly. It's not bad. Yum, 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 yum. It's not that bad. It's not super sweet, which I like. Yum, yum, yum. It's more like tart, like a key lime pie. So it's like sweet, but really tart and lemony. Pretty good. Would I buy these again? Probably not. But, they're not terrible. I give it a solid, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. I'll be generous. Maybe more like a 7. Definitely a 7. Like, I would eat these if they were an option available, but I would not buy these again. But they're not bad. They're not bad. They're tasty. They're pretty tasty. Also, I was also talking about Creator and his weird laundry. Our super industrial laundry machine broke, so I have to go to our laundromat to go wash Creator's jackets and my clothes as well. But it's raining outside, and you guys know how I am when it rains. I am excuse me. I'm always super tired. Sorry, I had a double whammy yawn. Oof. I'm always super tired when it rains. I didn't script those yawns. Those came naturally because I am really tired. It's gonna be raining all day. It's gonna be disgustingly icky and sweaty and humid and bleh. It's gross. It's gross. But yeah. That's basically my plans for the week. I have really not much planned this week. I have more stuff planned for like next week. I have no plans for my birthday. Other than maybe doing a little reading. Take a break from reading regular books and read like creepypastas or something. But yeah. My birthday's in 2 weeks and it's so weird. I never looked forward to my birthday before. But now I am. Because I guess I get to spend it with you guys. I know I do a weird glitch. Sometimes the streaming gets a little glitchy and weird. Sometimes when I stream, my avatar gets a little wonky-eyed. I used to have like the wonky-eye syndrome where I would just blink randomly like I'm doing right now to show as an example. I've managed to work around it by having better facial control because I'm very expressive. I'm gonna break immersion just a little bit. I would love to upgrade my model to be more expressive. Like one day I'll have the means to upgrade my model to have more of an expressive range because I'm a very expressive person. I have a very, very, very wide range of facial expressions that I go through when I'm talking. And my avatar can't keep up sometimes. So it's a lot of weird blinking and awkward face movements and sometimes glitching. Because I'm very expressive. I'm a very expressive person facially. My avatar can't keep up all the time. Yeah, sometimes I jump around if I move out of the camera's range. If I move out of the camera's range, I do a weird glitchy thing. Like if I was gonna lean over to my side table to get some water, I'll just be like, whoop, and yeah, do some weird glitchy stuff. It's kind of weird. It's so weird. I like Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are good. But it's weird. It is really weird. That's just a limitation of what the program can do. It's fine. It's fine. It happens. At the end of the day, I'm just a person behind the screen. Playing a character. While also being myself. Because I am nothing if not genuine on my streams. Obviously, you guys know I'm not really a cat person that was created in a lab. But I am. That's just me. It's just me. But I don't like to break immersion too much, so I'll continue being myself. Yeah. What was I saying? But yeah, the jumping around thing I can't control. It's just the consequence of living in a weird time space anomaly thing. It's so hot and humid. There's also gonna be a heat wave too. Ugh, this is the worst. This is the worst kind of weather. I hate summer. I hate summer so much. I'm gonna tell Creator that we should move to a colder climate area, like Canada, or Alaska, or the Arctic. It's too hot. And creator likes the warmer weather. Not so much. He doesn't like cold. He likes the warmer weather better than he likes the cold weather. But I prefer when it's cold. It's easy. It's easy. Oh, I'm talking about a mouthful. It's easy. It's easy to get warmer than it is to cool down. Because honestly, I can wrap myself up in many blankets and hoodies and be super warm and toasty and comfy. But I can only get so naked until I start ripping my skin off to get cool. You know? Ah, yum, yum, yum. Wow, that bite was weirdly sweet. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna hydrate. Water. Very good. Very tasty. But yeah, I can only get so naked until I take off my skin, and then it's just an absolute horror show and very quite painful, and I'm still hot. So yeah, I would rather not have to resort to all that and just be in a colder climate. Like, I'm looking forward to winter. Winter is my favorite season. No lies, autumn is my favorite season, and then winter, because I like autumn. I like when the leaves change color. I like when the world starts to get a little more quiet, you know. I like the smells of the autumn air. I love the smells of the autumn. I just love the smell of autumn. You know, it's like the dying leaves and the petrichor, and then it's like the smells of the like foods of autumn, like cinnamons and apples and vanilla, and just those warm, yummy flavors that are just super nice to have, you know, that time of year. I love making apple cider during that time of year because apples are in season, and I love making apple pies, apple butters, apple jams, ciders. Love apple ciders. Making apple cider is such a treat because it makes the whole house smell absolutely warm and delicious and yummy, and it's the best. And then you get apple cider, which is always a plus. Just like in the summer, I like to make lemonade. I like to peel the lemonade, get the nice sweet smells of the peel into my lemonade. Because all those lemony oils are delicious. They're really good. They smell amazing, and they're very tasty. And yeah. And then you get like this tart, refreshing lemonade. Ah, so good. So good! I like my lemonade more on the tart side, personally. Because it just tastes really good. Because it's lemonade. You know? But yeah. What I like to do with my lemonade is like I like to peel the skins off and then mix it in with the sugar, with the amount of sugar I'm going to use. Let that sit until all those delicious oils kind of get sucked up by the sugar, because sugar is hydrophobic? Hydroscopic? One of those. It makes all the delicious oils come out of the peel, so you get this really, really nice lemon sugar. Like this lemon scented sugar, and it's just so delicious. So you can add it to like your lemonade, and it's really lovely. And then of course I use the juice as well. I'll dissolve the lemon sugar in some water, add the lemon juice, let that all get nice and, you know, comfortable with each other. Strain it so that way all the pulp, excuse me, all the pulp and all the skins, you know, get left behind. So all you get is the delicious, refreshing lemonade, and it's really, really tasty. It's really, really tasty. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. Refreshing lemonade is always the best. And same with apple cider. I love making apple cider during the fall. It's so good. It's so easy. Like making like seasonal drinks is actually very, very easy. Apple cider is easy. You just get a whole bunch of apples. You core them. You don't have to peel them. I think the apple peel is like the best part. It adds more flavor and stuff like that. So you core the apples to get rid of the seeds and the stem. And then you put them in a pot with water. You gotta get a lot of apples. You gotta get a lot of apples. You have to have a lot of apples for this. Like, you have to have a pot full of apples and then cover it with water. Then you add your cinnamon sticks, your sugar, your You like any other like flavorings you want. I usually like to add a little bit of star anise and cloves to mine, as well as cinnamon sticks. A little orange peel. I like putting in like a little bit of orange juice and orange peel. Or like fresh orange juice and fresh orange peel. It really does elevate it a little bit more. Gives it a little bit more vitamins and nutrients. It's really tasty. Quite tasty. Then you boil that for about an hour or so until the apples are very, very tender and soft. Almost mushy. Almost mushy. And then you take it off the heat, let it cool down. Mash those apples and orange in there. Just mash them up until they're a big mush. And then once everything is nice and cooled and, you know, room temperature, you can bottle it. You can filter and bottle it, and it's really, really nice. It makes a lovely, lovely drink. I think the last time I made it, I put way too much sugar. I don't think I'll put any sugar this time around and let the natural sugars of the fruits do its thing. But it's really, 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 really tasty. Very, very good. Very, very good. Apple cider is delicious. And then, of course, for the winter, I make coquito. Coquito. As some of you may know, I am of Puerto Rican descent. So I always end up making coquito for the winter. And it's so good, so good. It's an alcoholic drink that you make during the winter time around Christmas. It's basically like eggnog, except it's made with coconut milk and no eggs. So, but it's absolutely delicious. It's absolutely tasty. It's just a lot. It's quite sweet. It's quite sweet and boozy. It's a fun holiday drink. It's a fun holiday drink to have during the Christmas times for dinner or a party. Very fun. Very fun. Very fun. Very tasty. Very tasty. But yeah. I like those kind of holiday things. I don't know about... Does spring have holiday drinks? I guess it would be like tea. Don't you think? Teas? I think so. I would think like springtime you have a lot of teas. Because during the summer and autumn, you get a lot of fruits. Winter time, you get a lot of like... more like milk-based and cream-based drinks. Ciders, of course, if you make them well enough in advance. But like mostly like boozier drinks. And I guess for springtime, it would be like teas. Like nice herbal teas, or black teas, or green teas. That's what I would like to think. Like springtime is a time for tea. I think that would make the most sense because you got like plants blooming and flowers and stuff, and of course you can always, if you know your botanicals, you can definitely, if you know your botanicals and how to harvest properly and forage properly, you can absolutely make your own tea blends and stuff like that. Be really nice, especially during the time where everything is blooming and fresh. So yeah, I think springtime's the time for teas. Summer and autumn are the time for fruit drinks, and winter time is the time for boozy drinks. That's what I think. That's what I think when it comes down to like the seasons. Lemonade, I do like more tart than sweet as myself. Although I do try to find a good balance so it's not like super tart that can't be enjoyable, you know? Because sometimes you can make lemonade and it can be too sour, or not sweet enough, or too concentrated. Like my last batch of lemonade was a little too concentrated. I had to water it down. Because it was like my lemons were super large. They were super large lemons. I only had like 5 lemons. Usually I use about 5 to 6 normal sized lemons, but these were huge. I was like, ooh, big batch of lemonade. And it was like super juicy and it's super tart. I was like, oh, I probably need to add more water because this is super tart and super concentrated. And I did, and it helped out so much. So much. Watering it down helped out a lot. It tasted like a lemonade concentrate. It was very, very strong. So... It's always these kind of recipes, so you can always, it's the kind of recipes where you can always adjust the taste to your taste. You can always have it sweeter, or more tart, or more concentrated, or less concentrated. I prefer going on the less concentrated side, because I find that if it's too concentrated, it gets very, very strong flavors that if the flavors are too strong, you can't really enjoy it, you know? You want to be able to enjoy the drink you drink. I don't like super strong flavored drinks like that. Like I like drinks that are very much something you can enjoy. Because I'm a water person. I drink a lot of water. On occasion, I'll have a soda. On occasion, I'll have like a really strong flavored drink. But I'm mostly a water person. I like drinking a lot of water. I like fruit juices like apple juice and orange juice, but I try not to get like super strong. Super strong flavors kind of overwhelms me sometimes. I like flavors. I really do. Like, those are one of the flavors is one of the few things that doesn't make me feel like I'm having some kind of sensory overload. Depending on what is being made, you know? No. Sour! That bite was super sour. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop eating Pop-Tarts. I only ate one Pop-Tart. I just eat it in pieces. I think I'm gonna be fine for with only one Pop-Tart in my system. I liked Airheads. I like Airheads. I thought those weren't super sour. Warhead candies are super sour. But I like sour candies, personally. Like, I'm okay with, like, overwhelmingly sour candy. Because I like sour candy. Hydrated. But, like, with this painfully... but it's like, you want something that is super strongly flavored, but you still want to enjoy it. Like, Warheads I can enjoy up to a certain extent. Like, if it's a regular Warheads hard candy, then yeah, I can enjoy that. Because it's sour for a little while, then the sweet candy just kind of just relieving. Very relieving. And it's a good candy. Like, Warhead candies are actually really tasty. You know, if you can get over the sour part to get to the sweet part, it's just super tasty. Ow, my foot! What did I hit? I hit my modem! Ow! Crap. Ow. How did I even do that? Why is it even down there? Ah. Creator. Anyway. But, you know, if it's like painfully sour, like, or like spicy things too, I like a little bit of a kick. But I can't really eat super spicy food. I think that's why I had gotten food poisoning the other day, because the andouille sausage and the seafood boil that Creator made was a little bit more spicy than I would personally eat and enjoy. But I like spicy stuff. I just can't eat a lot of it. But I don't like when it's painfully spicy. You know, I like the kick. I like the little bit of a, you know, in the back of your throat. But I don't like it if it's to the point where I'm suffering. Where I'm like, I can't eat this because it's too sour kind of feeling, you know? Where I have to stick out my tongue and be like, no, I don't like that. I like being able to enjoy my food, even if it is spicy. I like being able to enjoy my food. I like being able to enjoy my food. But I don't know. The andouille sausage that was in the seafood boil that my Creator made was tasty, but it was also spicy. I thought I was able to tolerate it, but my gastrointestinal systems decided otherwise. I got very, very queasy that night. I got very queasy. I was doing my hair. I was putting rollers in my hair. How do you guys think I get this lovely wavy curliness in my hair? I was putting rollers in my hair, and I started feeling really queasy. I was like, oh. But let me finish this up real quick. And I was like, maybe I had to use the bathroom, or maybe something's not settling right. I don't know. But it got worse as I was putting curlers in my hair. And by the time I finished, I was like, and putting my hairnet on, I was like, oh no. Well, not hairnet, my bonnet on. I was like, oh no. Went to the bathroom, looked down, and proceeded to expel rainbows from my body. And that happened for the whole night. I was a very unhappy Kiki. I was expelling rainbows the whole night, and I wasn't happy at all. It went on for maybe like, I usually go to bed around like 10, 11 o'clock at night. So from about that time to about 5 in the morning, I was expelling rainbows. And, yeah. My core muscles and my rib muscles and my back muscles all hurt still. They're still very much achy. So yeah, I'm recovering. I feel much better now. Because once I finished expelling the rainbows from my system, I felt very much better, like super better, just extremely tired. But I felt so much better. I was able to spend the rest of my next day going to D&D. I took it very easy. I didn't eat garbage. I didn't drink as I would normally do with my friends in D&D. But I took it very easy. I drank a lot of water, ate a lot of neutral foods. But I feel so much better. I'm still taking it easy just in case my stomach decides that it needs expelling rainbows redo. I'd rather not. For spice more air that hits your tongue, the worse it is. Yeah. But if you eat something that's very, very spicy, I don't think it really matters at that point, whether your tongue is out or in your mouth. It's just, it's too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. Oh God, I glitched again. I faded out of existence in obscurity. Anyway. But yeah, like spicy food. I just can't eat a lot of it, or else my body rejects it entirely. I think that's the part cat in me. Like certain foods I can't eat, or else my body just expels it. Like I can eat chocolate just fine, and citrus doesn't bother me. But if it comes down to like spicy food or super acidic food, like I will eat a lemon pie. I will drink lemonade. But if I'm eating nothing but acidic food, like something with too much vinegar or tomatoes and lemon and stuff like that, I probably will end up getting very, very sick. Heartburn at the best. Absolute expelling rainbows at the worst. And that would burn. Oh, that sounds painful. Chocolate. I love chocolate. You couldn't stop me from eating chocolate. I love chocolate so much. So much. I have food allergies too, but that's few and far between. They're foods that I can easily avoid having. So I don't really ever have any allergy or allergic reaction issues unless it's something that was either cross-contaminated or I wasn't told beforehand that it was like cooked with my allergen. But I never really have that strong of a reaction. I usually just get a little queasy, a little rainbow expelling, a little pukish, and a little and at the very worst, a little bit of hives. But no, I don't have acid reflux. I usually have gastroenteritis. Is that what they call it? I can never pronounce it because I always confuse it with gastritis, and I also get that as well, but it's different. Gastroenteritis, something like that. Gastritis, something like that. I can never pronounce it right. You guys know me and words are not the best of friends. I can write fairly well, but eloquency kind of escapes me due to speech impediment. Due to my speech impediments. So yeah, unless I like really try to enunciate, which is so much effort because I'll have to be like super exaggerating with my mouth, and I'm like, that is such an awkward feeling. Which makes me glad you guys can only see me and not like me, you know? Like it's one of those things I'm really self-conscious about. Whenever I'm talking, my friends accept me just fine with my speech impediments, but sometimes I get really self-conscious talking with like new people or strangers or whatever, and I'm just like, I sound like Daffy Duck, like blah, 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 or no, Porky Pig. Sometimes I'm like, blah, 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 blah. That's all, folks. It gets really awkward, and I feel so awkward and uncomfortable and a little self-conscious, and I'm like, maybe I should just not talk. It's like when I meet new friends, sometimes like a new friend group, or I meet people, sometimes I just struggle to talk. I'll just be like, and they'll be like, oh, why don't you say more, or you're very quiet. I'm like, no, I'm not usually quiet. I just have speech issues. I just have speech issues that I've been working through since I was a child. When I was little, it was so much worse. I could barely string sentences along. Yeah, I gotta talk with the whole mouth, like you gotta really exercise it. You gotta really be like It's a, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's like you gotta really, really put your whole face into it. And it can be an exercise, and it can be very awkward when you're talking to somebody and you struggle to enunciate. And then I have to do things like that. I have to say it by syllable. Enunciate. Because if I say enunciate, 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 enunciate. See what I mean? See what I mean? I struggle. I do have a lisp, but I also have like a stutter as well. I have a stutter as well, and it gets a little uncomfortable sometimes. And if you're self-conscious about it, like I am, it can be really awkward. It can be really awkward. Like it doesn't always show itself all the time, but when it does, it's very awkward sometimes. I've had people bully me because of it, and I didn't like it. It's one of the reasons why creators started homeschooling me too, because I got bullied a lot, and it's not fun when you try to make friends your own age and already being super different. You have like other problems that people can make fun of you about. You know, I ended up wearing a lot of headscarves and stuff to school because, of course, the cat ears. But with the speech impediment and learning how to talk via television, mostly television, because Creator was always super busy. I never learned how to like speak really well. You know, when you watch anime, and I grew up watching anime and TV shows and stuff, people say big words and you try to repeat them, but you don't have someone to show you how to, so it's kind of like, you're learning just by listening, and you're doing your best to repeat them with your whole face, and it can be a struggle bus. I got help to improve my speaking. So I'm doing much better. I can speak at least. Oh, holy crap! I can at least form whole sentences without having a stutter half the time, or a slur of word, just from my own face. But I genuinely, especially when I'm comfortable, my stutter isn't as pronounced as it is. But sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. Like I'll be. Sometimes I'll even be comfortable, and I'll just be like having a Porky Pig moment, like sausage. Like I'll just be like, oh, well, today is that kind of day. Today is that kind of day, though. I find I'm studying a little bit more than normal. I talk very fast. I'm a very fast talker. Everyone in the household is a fast talker. Like Creator's a fast talker at times. He's had to learn how to slow down so I can understand him. Because he's the kind of man that likes to relay information really quickly. So it can be a bit of a struggle bus to be like, what? Huh? And if you're not paying attention, you just miss you miss a whole bunch of information. Like, what? Huh? Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. That's just how it is when you grow up like how I did. Maybe if you didn't grow up how I did and you have like speech impediment issues and stuff like that, or just trouble talking in general, it's okay. It's perfectly okay to have those issues. It doesn't make it any less. Excuse me. And it's something that you can absolutely work on to fix if you want to. Speech therapists out there are fantastic. And they work with you in order to improve your speech. A Creator hired a speech therapist for me when my speech impediment was a little too much of a struggle. So it worked out pretty well. I can speak much clearer now, and I don't have a stutter as bad as I used to. And my lisp isn't as I still have a lisp, but it isn't as bad as it used to be. Before, I couldn't even say words with like the letter S or CH or any kind of sounds to it without it sounding extremely like painful. Like, it was super bad. I'm not even gonna try to reattempt how that used to sound, because I don't want to lapse into that kind of speech pattern again. Let's just say I sounded very much like Daffy Duck. No, like Sylvester. No, I keep saying Daffy Duck. Why do I keep saying Daffy Duck? I mean Daffy Duck, yeah, but also like a combination of Daffy Duck and Sylvester the cat. Mm-hmm. It was like that. Suffering succotash. Really bad, really bad. But yeah. So this whole week, it's gonna be, like I said, this whole week is gonna be different. But we're gonna have longer streams. We're gonna try to finish reading the Phantom Tollbooth in 2 streams. I would like to be able to do something special for my birthday instead of just a reading stream. Or at least a typical reading stream. We could do more creepypasta readings. Or we'll do something else. I don't know. Maybe I'll get one of my friends to come visit me on my stream and play with me and stuff like that. We'll play like party games or something. I don't know. Haven't figured it out yet. We haven't figured it out yet. There's really nothing. There's really nothing. Like I said, we don't really celebrate my birthdays because it's like there's no real point. I wasn't technically born. I was created and harvested. My birth was unconventional, and creators not the type to really be sentimental about celebrating birthdays and stuff. So, you know, it's exciting to celebrate my birthday with all of you, and I'm excited. I can't believe it's in 2 weeks. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. I don't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. We'll figure it out. I always end up leaving my scheduling up to the last minute. So this time I want to take some careful thought to figure out what we're going to do for my birthday stream. Yeah. I'm excited. I can't believe I'm turning another year older. Although, when it came to my weirdly accelerated growth, time didn't really mean anything, so... But I'm another year older, so I'm taking that as a celebration, as a small victory. I'm taking it. Yeah, so I don't really have very much else to say for today. So today's stream is going to be on the short side, but tomorrow we are reading the Phantom Tollbooth. It'll be a long stream. I might try to push it for 3 hours. Let me see how I feel. I do want to strive for a 3-hour stream tomorrow, instead of the usual 1.5-2 hour stream. So yeah. But yeah, I'm so happy you guys were able to come today. I'm so happy we get to spend some time together. Tomorrow, I really am looking forward to seeing all of you there. Uh-oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, it went away. Don't you hate when that happens? Sneeze went away. Yeah, but I gotta go today to go and clean Creator's lab coats. I gotta go wash Creator's lab coats. He got some icky shit on it again. And yes, I'm actually kind of mad about it because this man has a master closet full of lab coats and he manages to go through almost every single one of them in a week. I don't. Oh, you didn't get to see the slimes? You didn't get to see... Wait, hold on. Jack, you didn't get to see the slime up close? Hold on. I go take care of that. Hold on. I'm gonna take care of that real quick for you. Hold on. What? There, I'm close. Look at it. Look at the slimy friend. Jack, before you go, look at the slimy friend right here. This is Peach. This one is Peach. This one is Peach. This one is called Peach. I love Peach so much. Peachy is the cutest. Look how cute. And no, I'm not saying that because she's pink. Which is my favorite color, but you know. Look at her. She's just sweet. She's so sweet. She just sits there. She's so sweet. But yeah, so I gotta go and clean Creator's disgusting coats. I'm gonna probably take a nice long cat nap myself and get plenty of rest. The pin won't do anything. It's just gonna go through Peach and it's not gonna do anything. Peach is a slime, not a balloon. She's just a very clear slime. She's not a balloon. Trust me, I tried. I poked a claw through her and it didn't work. She kind of just ate my finger. But not like literally eat. It like just kind of like whoop, like poking jello. You know, if you poke like a jello and you kind of, if it's soft enough, your finger would go right through it. Or like, you know, how people make slimes at home, except this one is sentient. You know, you stick your finger through it and it's kind of goopy, a little sticky, but it doesn't get stuck to you. And yeah, just goop. She's just goop. She's just goopy. Except I can't call her goopy because we have a green one that's named Goop. So yeah, they're not balloons. They're not balloons. I promise you, they're not balloons. Balloons aren't jiggly sentient things. Ew, I don't even like balloons. I'm the kind of person that doesn't like balloons. There, I said it. I don't like balloons. Hold on, let me get closer. I don't like balloons. I don't like the way they sound. I don't like the way they smell. And I really, oh my god, I really hate whenever balloons pop. It gives me so much anxiety. It gives me so much anxiety. Happy Monday, Cal! Happy Monday. Hi. Thank you for coming. You're here. Hi. Cal, I'm kidnapping you for my birthday. That's it. I'm kidnapping you for my birthday. I'm kidnapping you. That's it. My birthday's in 2 weeks. As of Tuesday, you're getting kidnapped on my birthday. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm kidnapping you. I'm kidnapping you for my birthday. We're gonna have a party. It's gonna be you, me, and chat, and whoever else wants to join. So it's gonna be a whole party. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do my thing. I'm so happy everybody could be here today. I'm so happy that I was able to spend time with you guys. Yeah, oh, yeah, Jack, I'm kidnapping you. I mean, not Jack. Well, Jack, you're already held captive. You're a willing captive. You're already here. You're already gonna make it for my birthday. You can't escape that either. But Cal, you're being kidnapped. Yes, you're being kidnapped for my birthday. 2 weeks from Tuesday, on the 2nd of August. You are being kidnapped. I'm holding you captive so we can have a party on my stream. So yes, you're being kidnapped. You're being kidnapped. I'm kidnapping you, Cal. I'm kidnapping you. You're gonna sit here with me, and we're gonna have a fun time on my birthday. On my birthday. It's my birthday, so I'm kidnapping you. Yeah, you can't fight it. You can't fight it. You can't fight it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Unless you really don't want to, then that's perfectly okay. I'm not gonna force you to do anything you don't want to do. But I'm gonna kidnap you. I'm gonna attempt to kidnap you. I'm gonna attempt to kidnap you, and you're gonna have fun. We're gonna have lots of fun on my birthday. You're always free to say no, but you know, it's gonna take effort. I'm joking. You're always welcome to say no, but I'm gonna kidnap you anyway. I'm sorry, I'm going crazy. Okay. I should probably. Oh gosh, now I don't want to end the stream. I keep saying I'm gonna go, but I don't want to go now. I don't want to go. I'm having too much fun, but I gotta be responsible. I gotta be a responsible cat, and I don't want to be a responsible cat. I gotta put Peach back in her incubator. I gotta go clean the Creator's disgusting lab coats. He goes through a closet full of coats every week. I don't understand. It is not like it's a small closet. It's like one of those big master suite closets. How does he do it? I do not know. All I know is I'm glad I'm poison and corrosive proof, because they were so disgusting, so nasty, and yeah, such a shame. I wish I didn't have to do his Creator's laundry, but he's always so busy to do it himself. If I left him to do anything for himself, in terms of taking care of his personal items or his own self, he would probably starve to death or something, because he's the type of person that will get lost in his work and then neglect all other necessities and needs until he is done. And if I didn't take care of him, he'd probably be very much a walking corpse right now, if not dead. But yeah. Cal, I'm kidnapping you. We'll talk about it later. Everybody, thank you so much for coming today. I know the stream wasn't super long, but I promise tomorrow for our reading stream, it's gonna be a long one. I promise. Wednesday and Thursday, I'm going to miss you guys so much, but I promise I'll keep you updated on how my doctor's appointment goes. They usually go very well, but I promise you I'll keep you guys updated so you guys don't have to worry. And yeah, that's it for today. Friday's stream is going to be a drawing one. I'm going to do some fan arts for a friend. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it for the week. Next week will be a little bit more eventful. I promise it will. But for this week, we're going to have longer streams, but shorter, lesser days. Okay? Wait. Okay, wait. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, I'm gonna take off for right now. I'm gonna try to get some rest before I have to do all the responsibilities that I have to take care of. But thank you all for being here today. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all so very much for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, great day. Keep cool, or if you live in the upside down world, keep warm. Take good care of yourselves. Hug your friends. Tell someone you love them, and be a force for kindness and good in the world, because you guys know we all need a little bit of love and kindness. And yeah, I will see you guys I'll see you guys tomorrow for the reading of the Phantom Toll Booth. And yeah, we're gonna have so much fun. Alright, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!